All right, hello everybody, and welcome to the second episode of the Hunting Lodge, where we play the unreleased game, The Hunter: Call of the Wild. And today we have a very special guest.
Yes, hello. I'm Björn, game designer from the project.
Yeah.
Some of you may remember Björn. We did a vlog interview. Or was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like
It's up on YouTube. Some of you may remember Björn from that.
Yeah, and today our big focus is going to be weapons and equipment, because that's your specialty.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to tell you a bit about all the equipment and the core gameplay loop that is hunting. It's the main part of the game.
I think it's something that people have been really looking forward to for a long time. And today, I'm not playing. My hands are free.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna show how it's done.
Yeah.
I think that's a first, right? That's a premiere.
I think
didn't
it
have that
is. I think
before.
It is. I think this
Yeah.
feels very pleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, it would be interesting to know if someone recognizes where we are. I'm gonna start walking out a bit, so maybe you can tell us.
Yeah.
And it starts raining.
Oh, look, a little rabbit.
Yeah, can actually shoot them, but
Oh my. So cute.
it doesn't give you any rewards, so you can avoid that.
Aww. I gotta fix my headset. Is it not?
I can hear you. Let me check the stream right now. 1 second.
Yeah? Is it sitting wrong on my head? Cause that's not where we pick up the... I don't know.
So rainy.
It might be making a lot of noise right now because it's raining, so let
Yeah.
us know and we'll just lower
It's
that.
basically a storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rain is actually kind of good in a
Yeah.
sense, because it's blocking our noise we make and also lowering our scent a bit.
That's really nice.
So it's not all bad. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's sitting wrong on my head. Maybe it's my head that has a weird shape.
So we got a call.
Oh yeah.
Sound is fine. I just checked it. So at least for me, I don't know how it is for the rest of the stream, but I just checked into the sound on the stream and I can hear everything fine.
Oh, it seems that the sound is fine. It's just sitting weirdly on my head.
Okay.
Or maybe I have a weirdly shaped head. But we got a fox call here.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is the fox caller. I can't read it. Oh no, it's not.
Oh, that's a hog squealer, right?
Yeah, that shows how much I know.
Or something like that.
Let's see, that's not the fox caller. That I think.
There we have it. What is that?
It's a dying rabbit or something
Oh, yeah, that could be something.
like that. They like that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I guess we're already into 2 parts of the main loop, which is tracking, which we are doing here, and also trying to lure this animal to us. But that's going to be a problem because he's giving us warning sounds, so he's probably already know we're here. So we need to be a bit more careful.
Alright. It seems like a good idea to crawl.
Yeah. If he calms down a bit, it's gonna work.
Okay.
So we can try to approach him.
Then the rain is really in our favor.
Yeah, right now it's actually a very good thing. But as you can, I can't really point on the screen, but if you look down in the corner, we have this wind indicator here, and that's showing that the scent is directly towards him, so he's going to smell us very easily. So that's kind of bad.
That's not ideal.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to walk this direction a bit, so we don't
Alright.
give us so much scent. Oh, that's not good.
So we're taking more like a U-turn around him.
Yeah, the idea is that if I approach from another direction, he won't smell us, so it's gonna
Yeah, that makes sense.
make it easier.
Feels like we should start to be able to spot him, but... Oh, I thought I saw something move, but it could have been grass.
So much stuff moving.
Yeah. It was probably just grass that I saw.
I think it's just grass, but you never know.
But when it rains, does that mute the calling sound at all, or does that still work?
Our calling when we
Yeah, exactly.
that still works. We
Okay.
don't have any. I guess realistically it would a bit, but we want it to be a bit nice there. Oh, there's something. Okay, so we have wild boars here as well. Whoop, I think I heard
Was that a call, right? I heard it too.
Should be an audio cue, but
Yeah.
guess we missed it. I think it was this direction.
And I thought it came from there as well. This is why it's so important to play with the sound.
Yeah, definitely. The sound is really important.
Yeah. Turn off that music. Turn off the TV show you got on the second screen.
So, let's see. Oh, this should be it. Yeah, so the most effective way to hunt usually, if you're not really good at sneaking, is trying to get them to come to you instead. But I guess our fox has moved,
Yeah, it seems like it.
and the wind is still not in our favor.
Keep track of where the wind is blowing.
Yeah.
Animals will pick up your scent easily if they're downwind from you.
Yeah, so the indicators we see on the screen show us roughly where he is, but not exactly. And also the size of them kind of tell you a bit about distance as well. So
Take notes, people.
yeah, so I think he's pretty close, which is kind of nice.
Oh, the surroundings here are super
Oh,
nice.
there's something
Was that a deer call?
and that one is also spooked or a bit scared.
There.
Wait, there's so many calls.
Another one. They're just yelling.
But this
everywhere.
this one is better because the wind direction is more in favor here.
So it might be a good thing to go for this one then.
Ooh,
Oh, look
is
at that.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh,
We're spotting it.
that's so nice.
Actually, we have not leveled up that much, so we have not that much information, but as you can see, it's highlighted so we can track it more easily.
That's very nice. You think we can get it from here?
Probably.
Can try. I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Not sure if this...
I heard that you shouldn't shoot them in the butt.
Yeah, we're gonna try with a lung shot. So I'm gonna hold my breath.
Alright.
And I have no
Oh,
ammo.
no.
That's like the biggest noob mistake.
I've done. So I want to ask you while we got you here, what would you say is the thing you worked on that you like most about the design aspect?
There's so many things.
Top three.
I guess the core gameplay is one of the most exciting, and then we have the... Ooh, I think I hear something.
I thought I heard something too.
The progression system, I'm really excited about that. All the skills and the unlocking equipment and things like that. And also, of course, one of the really cool things that kind of is hard to detect at first is the global animal simulation. There are a lot of things going on behind the scenes in this world.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have improved that a lot in this game, so that's a very exciting thing.
There are so many aspects to the game that you don't see, like you will only see the top surface basically. Which we mentioned last stream as well, like this is why I really want to bring you devs in and get to talk about the nifty little bits about the game.
Yeah, so let's, I guess We could try to find that deer again.
Yeah.
Unless we
Getting some
spook it.
exercise, are we?
So Hunter
remember to
is
take a
more
breather
also
before
asking in the
shooting
direction
anything.
of will there be small game in Call of the Wild? This is something, yeah. It's like nothing has been announced in that direction yet. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's see if we can find that deer.
Yeah, and the same goes for bird hunting as well.
I'm just flipping around like a Quake player. Or something.
But it's good to kind of get like those hotkeys into your fingers.
Yeah. I just set this inventory up. That's why I don't really know
Yeah.
what I have on each key. But
Oh, that's fine. I think whenever you switch something out, you kind of have to get used to it. Oh, look at that! A warning call.
always the warning.
Yeah, I always get those too.
And always missing that. There we go. So we can't see it.
No, not yet. We've seen that we're getting a host here from LT Victor. Thank you very much for hosting.
Be a bit bold and try to walk a bit faster past it.
Jolo, like the kids say. Oh, we got another call
Exactly.
there.
He's still a
Another
bit.
warning call.
That's indicating that he knows that something is wrong.
All right.
That's very bad for us. And this wind keeps being in my way.
Not quite desirable.
Ah, but
Oh, look at
this,
that.
now we have something. Straight.
Another one. Oh, look at that! Can see it move.
Oh,
Should we try to call it? Or
let's,
do we just try to...
Just gonna see if it's. We can see. Let's try calling.
Okay. That sound though.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they like it.
I just saw him. I think maybe he went a bit downhill, so
Could be trying to sneak away from us.
unless it gets back after the call.
Well, he's being quiet at least.
Yeah, Hunter, in terms of that question, that would be the same answer that I gave before. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think it might be worth to mention just throwing it out there that we're playing on like a pre-release version of the game.
Yeah. I don't know if it's fully visible to you guys in the stream. It says it actually in the top left corner. So this is not.
It's a little cut off this time, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not the final release version. It's as we call it, hot code that we're playing on. So it's a pre-release version of the game. Yeah.
So it might be bits and bobs that aren't as they should be.
Exactly. Yeah. So because we're still a little while away from release, and still polishing, tweaking is going
Oh,
on
look.
as it
You
is
see?
in this
It's right there,
time of the process.
but it's kind of hidden in the shadows.
I don't.
It was right there.
Don't get,
Might have moved.
yeah. The nice thing with the spotting now is that you get a bit help. There you
Oh,
have
look.
something.
Oh, look. There it is.
Maybe we can.
Oh, it's right behind the tree there.
Yeah, that's kind of mean.
Don't want to shoot it in the head, do we?
No,
Or the butt.
that's
It's
bad.
so fast though. And
Yeah.
another call at the same time. It's as if they just try to lure us. Oh,
Ooh.
two of them.
Like,
Oh, three of
ooh, there's
them.
a whole herd of them.
Damn.
Yeah, so this could be an indication of the simulation I talked about. This might be a feeding area or something.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh look, yet more of
So
them.
many.
Oh, that's so cool.
One of them should be.
Question is, which one do we go for?
Yeah.
I mean, initially you'd want to go for the biggest one, but I think it's a bit hard to say which is the biggest one.
If we try some spotting, we might
Yeah.
see it. There we go.
Look at that.
So here we can see that this guy, he's traveling, so he's not in a feeding area. He's
Okay.
trying to get to some sort of area where he can do stuff.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we don't have the. You can level up your spotting skill, so you can see more information, but we don't have weight and stuff right now.
I'm gonna let you decide which one to go for.
Just gonna go for
For
the
The one that we get the shot at.
yeah, the one that presents itself.
The one that turns the side.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, look at that. Oh no. Oh no.
That might
We
have
got it.
Even, did we?
Oh no.
It might
Maybe
have
we
been a
didn't.
bad shot, I'm not sure.
Not sure. Let's go and have a look, shall we?
So you need to be careful when holding your breath, because if you hold it too long, the heart rate goes up, and then you
Oh yeah.
are forced.
Oh look, they're still running. Or no, they're even walking.
It's kind of lazy.
Oh, somebody shot at us.
Don't want to shoot them.
I'm assuming here that it would be the same as in Classic, that if they've spooked, they won't respond to a call for
Yeah,
a
exactly.
while.
So these guys won't be attracted. I could shoot here, of course, but there's not really a good shot.
No.
So
It's a bit too far away. Eh?
and we have a couple of systems in the game now that rewards you for taking good shots. So don't want to ruin that.
No. We want to keep our stats, right?
Yeah. Can't see any blood, so I might have missed
Maybe.
completely. So
Was that a deer call?
I think so.
Sounded like it.
That's Wild War. Oh, we missed that one.
Do you guys have any questions for Bjorn about the design? Just write them in the chat and
Yeah,
Stefan
we
will-
pick them up. We pick them up. Everything that has to do with weapons design. So whatever you want to ask, now is the time to do it, and we will discuss it as far as we can. I would say, yeah.
we still have one hanging out there.
I do?
Yeah, look at that.
Okay, this guy,
He's going down,
Yeah.
guys.
now he has to go down.
Oh no, he ran away.
Should have spotted it. Should have looked in the outline.
It happens.
But we'll
So
see.
if we would have spotted, he would still be glowing. When he
Yeah,
was
for
away.
a short while at least,
Okay.
so you can see where he's trying
It's
to
very valuable.
So let's see if I hit, or if I'm a totally low crappy shooter.
That's alright.
So what would you say from your own experience when you design a weapon? What is the biggest challenge for you when you think about designing a weapon? What do you pay special attention to?
The trickiest thing is to try to find the unique thing about it, and so that weapons feel different from each other. So
Well, that can
that's-
be an easy task.
No, especially when you have like several bolt action rifles, you need to try to find the small differences. And
Yeah, you mean in terms of, because they shoot with different calibers. So,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
example, recoil should feel different. The path that the bullet travels on should be different, and so on and so forth.
exactly,
Yeah,
and that's something that we have worked a lot with. For
and that's actually something that that some people may not
Look at
know.
that.
But the handling of weapons differs a lot depending on caliber that you use.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot more recoil and things like that if I have a bigger caliber.
We just spotted a group of deer here. A
What?
group of does. Oh! And we not only does, I take that back.
Yeah, now we know which one to.
And
Go
to answer
for
the
it.
question from the chat, yes, there is bullet drop in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
So you need to be you need to get used to shooting on longer distances. And I
Yeah.
would say, from what I experienced also during gameplay, It's very realistic when it comes to that. So the weapon handling and also the dropping of the bullet.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time, and actually the bullet drop stuff is based on real life physics.
Because it's not so over the top, I think. In some games you have bullet drop and you can see like it's so over the top. The bullet drops significantly after like 50 meters already or 100 meters. But here, I think the feeling is way more realistic.
Yeah, that's the thing. In most games, they increase the bullet drop, so you notice it more.
You think you ran ahead there?
But that's also the difference between the Hunter and other games, because it's not your typical, like it's not an FPS. It's a hunting game, so you don't. And I think some games increase the bullet drop to make it a little bit more tricky.
Yeah.
But here, that is not the goal.
And since we can draw animals at a longer distance now, it can actually get very tricky.
Yeah, because the rendering distance
Yeah.
has been increased significantly, so that is a big advantage that we have.
I think he went ahead, so I think it's more to the left than they
I
are.
don't know, why did he...
Did he? There he is. There he
Ooh,
is.
so sneaky.
He's just like, I'm getting out of here.
So-
Leaving.
Spurnas is asking a very interesting question. He is asking, did you scan the weapons? So as in 3D, did you scan them in or did you build them from scratch?
No, they're built from scratch by our artists, but of course inspired by realistic weapons.
So all handmade.
Yeah.
Do I have to raise my hand if I have a question, or? I'm a bit curious. Like, how would you say that you start out? If, let's say we're gonna make a pistol, what would be the first step for you as a designer?
For this game especially, research is always the first step. Learning everything about the thing we're gonna add to the game. And then we make the design for it and try to figure out all the things, the differences, and how it's gonna feel in the game. And then it's up to the rest of the team to implement it and make it as awesome as it gets in the game.
I like the sound of that.
Because design is just the first step. Then you also need all the animations and sound and the artist making the actual model and all of that stuff.
Did we lose the stat here?
I'm thinking of just trying to shoot one of these.
That could also be something. I thought I swam to the left, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's too far into the woods now. Maybe we should stay with what we have.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure why I keep missing, but I'm gonna aim a bit lower this time.
Oh,
Hopefully.
I know the feeling though. Some days you hit everything,
Yeah,
and others it's like miss.
Last time it was like we were running around, and I think we found 2 deer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was really hard, and now there is so much selection,
yeah, it's
but you
almost-
can't bring it
we
home.
should.
I guess this area hasn't been hunted as much as the other one. Which is also a mechanic in the new simulation. If you hunt one area a lot, that area will get a bit empty of animals and you need to look elsewhere. Maybe I brought some sort of ammunition that's not hurting animals or something.
Like I don't know, rubber.
Yeah, like rubber
Bullets.
bullets. Maybe I should try a different gun or
We
something.
don't want to kill the animals. We just want to
Just wanna hurt
Kinda
them a bit.
hunt.
No,
Just scared them away.
no, we
Get
want,
off my ground.
want to kill them and get the trophy.
Another question I saw earlier was about the ammunition, actually. So the question was if it will still be like it is in Classic, that you will get penalties for shooting animals with certain ammunition.
Yeah, it's actually a bit reversed. You don't get penalties, but if you select appropriate equipment, you get a bonus instead. So we like to reward rather than punish the player.
I think
So-
that's a really cool way of viewing it.
Yeah.
It's also, I mean, for me personally, I think that motivates the player more to really perform in an ethical way.
So Manu 5 Ahau was asking, is there any ballistic info page in game, or like any ballistic information available, and if the bullet drop is different for different guns?
Yeah, we have some stats in the in-game store, so you can see the difference between different weapons.
Yeah.
And the bullet drop is definitely different for different guns.
So if you shoot the pistol now, it's gonna have a way different bullet drop,
Yeah,
and also
so-
way different handling from a shotgun or a bolt action.
Exactly, it's much shorter range than a rifle and drops faster.
I feel like there's something that you guys are really gonna experience for yourself when you start playing, and hopefully find your favorite. And that's how I feel anyway. You have to try out quite a few weapons until you find the one that's like your hunting style.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was the same for me in the Hunter Classic. I was going through lots of weapons. I was trying this weapon out, that weapon out, and in the end, I settled on the K98, which is my all-time favorite in the game. So
That's a
I'm
cool one.
I'm using that a lot.
It's a really cool one.
I'm a big fan of the 308 because it feels so powerful.
Yeah, it's
And it's the same for, like, it will be the same for Call of the Wild. Just try
exactly.
out which one you like best.
Yeah, I just we're walking through some bushes here, and I don't know if we mentioned it before, but a new thing in this game compared to Classic is that you make more noise when moving through this, that the animals can hear.
And you can even hear it yourself, I
Yeah,
believe.
exactly.
Just makes
So that
more
was kind
noise.
of bad if I actually wanted to snake. But
Warning call. They're calling from everywhere, aren't
yeah,
they?
this area seems to be.
Maybe it's a group that we encountered previously.
And yeah, the system also.
That's close.
It's important to
Oh,
keep.
look, it ran away. I just saw it on the screen running to the left.
Did you see? it?
Yeah, it just ran like here in the woods, somewhere along here.
Let's try to get through this.
Yeah,
Very
Manu
noisy bunch.
5 Ahau, there will be information on that available in the game, so you will know which ammo can you use for what type of animal. Otherwise, it would be a bit confusing.
Yeah. So it's starting to get dark here, and it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that's something that I think
Yeah.
is gonna be really cool.
Because
Look
we
at
have
that!
new stuff.
Hunting
for-
at night.
The headlamp.
Which is actually required if you're gonna hunt when it's really dark. More or less, because you can't see the tracks otherwise.
Oh, look at that!
No.
Oh no! Worth a shot.
Got an achievement. Ooh,
I mean, it might be. Oh, look at
I
that!
actually managed to hit it. That was
Oh, good
kind
job!
okay, this kind of.
Look at that. Its friends is still.
Okay, so it seems like handguns is my weapon.
Oh, so many.
So I'm not gonna attempt fate.
Let them run. Oh,
Okay.
straight in the head.
Yeah, so this screen I think a lot of players will find interesting.
Let's talk a bit about that, shall we?
Yeah. So of course this is the eye-catching thing. We actually show all the internal organs and the full skeleton and where your bullet hit the animal. And here you can see more exactly what organs we penetrated. And yeah, some stats, but maybe the most interesting thing is the stuff I talked about before, the bonuses. For instance, the integrity bonus is the one that you need to keep an eye on for the weapon selection. So if I use a gun that's too big, this is going to go down. And then we have this quick kill bonus, which is promoting trying to kill them as quick as possible, because it's sort of the ethical thing to do. And then we have also a bonus for harvesting several animals in a row. So you make sure that to always collect everything that you shoot.
Is our trophy rating, does that have to do that we shot it in the head, that we got a 0?
No, the trophy rating is what we use, the score from the hunter, basically. It's the real life scoring system. So this was a female, and for deer they don't give any score.
That's true.
So that's why we got 0. But we still got a sort of Call of the Wild score here because of the bonuses. And we also use weight as part of this. So the females actually give something. They're not just...
It's nice to see something about the animal you shot, even if it doesn't give like a real life score.
Yeah. So, but of course, if I shot an animal with big antlers, I would have got even more.
That's always nice. Looks nice on your wall as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now it's really dark, so I
really
think we might be... Yep, it's too dark now to see the hints. So that, unless we turn on the light.
So basically, when you're using the headlamp, you're more visible to the animal as well,
Exactly,
right?
so in this scenario, I know there's an animal here, I should probably turn it off and then try to approach the animal. Because you get more visible when you have a big light on your head.
That makes sense. But then it's also impossible for us to see the tracks.
Yeah, exactly. So you need to, it's a bit of a trade-off. But yeah, I can still identify tracks. I just don't get, oops. Let me turn off. Ah, yeah. So if you're really good at, you have really good eyesight and can see the tracks without the hints, you can actually...
Yeah, you can kind of see them.
But it's really
on
hard.
The ground.
But if you're really into realism, I guess you would hunt that way. And there's gonna be some options as well for people in the game to turn on and off different highlight effects.
Oh, that was a close one.
That's kind of stupid.
I'm gonna jump in and say for you guys who just joined us, welcome to the stream. We're here today with game designer Björn talking about weapons and equipment in the Hunter Call of the Wild. And this is our pre-release version of the game. So if we run into crashes or bugs, keep in mind that it's not a finished product yet.
Yeah, as always, still ongoing work is being done on this.
Although it looks fantastic. I just have to throw it out there. Maybe I'm biased, but still.
Yeah, it did. So for me, also during the closed beta, it did, and like performance-wise as well. So solid FPS and everything, and I think that's very important as well if you wanna enjoy the game.
Oh, there it was.
Well,
A
was that a
little
fox?
foxy.
Ah,
Yeah.
we missed it.
It was really hard to see though.
Yeah, night hunting is a bit of a challenge.
It really is. So do any animals, well, I mean, we saw the resting spots so we could see when they would rest in a certain area. But are some animals more likely to be resting during nighttime than others?
Yes, it's based on real life behaviors. So some animals are actually more active at night, and those you might want to hunt at night.
That's also really...
like foxes, for instance, and wild boar. Whereas most deer will be sleeping by now, probably.
So you could potentially run into a group of sleeping deer if you hunt at night.
Yeah, but it's much harder to find sleeping animals. And they also don't respond to lures as well.
No, that makes sense. Sleepwalking, like, oh, it smells like...
Yeah, that was a good idea. I forgot we have that very useful hunter mate.
It's the best.
So I guess we should find our way back if we go here. We can also see the tracks on the map here,
Oh, look at that.
and the tracking cone.
Makes it easier to find your way back.
Woo!
Oh,
Yep.
a little fox.
Yeah, and if you upgrade your tracking skills, you will get more information as well on the map. Yeah, I imagine trying to walk around like this.
You see, the Kong says I once took 4 wrong turns in a 4-way crossing. That's pretty impressive, I would say.
Yeah.
That should give you an achievement.
We can't
It's
see
really
any-
hard to see anything.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, night hunting is hard.
It is pretty, and it's really hard to see anything once you turn that flashlight off.
Yeah,
So that is also pretty realistic, because if you're out in the forest, there is not gonna be any background light, unlike when you're close to a city.
that's actually one of the things we wanted to do, have
Yeah.
a much darker night than you usually do in games and movies.
It's like when I lived on the west coast of Ireland. The darkness out there, I've never seen something like that. Like, you couldn't see your hand in front of your face when you went out. When there was a moonless and starless night, it was incredible. Like, such a darkness I've never seen anywhere, because everywhere I lived before, there was always a large-ish city nearby.
Oh, yeah.
You would have some
that
kind of
ruins
night,
it.
like background radiation from the light, but there it was just pure darkness, pitch black. And here it's also nice to see that it's really challenging. It's difficult, and that's how it should be.
Yeah, if hunting was easy, then everybody would do it.
Of course, if you don't like night hunting, you can always fast travel to an outpost and rent a cabin. And forward time.
There we go.
So this is the cabin symbol.
Oh, look at that. How cozy.
If you ever need to rest, there's a cabin in each outpost. I just had them refurbished last season.
And we can choose when we want to wake
Yeah,
up.
exactly. So
That's
we can
perfect.
choose how long we want to rest.
That's
So I
very
guess we
nice.
can try the early morning.
Yeah?
Yeah. Enough
Look
of the
at that.
darkness.
Yeah. Now it's rise and shine.
Yeah.
We also like the kind of morning light sensation that you get here as well. You can see
Yeah,
like the
it's
sun.
Usually very beautiful in the morning.
You can even see the sunlight on the treetops, and it's so cozy.
Yeah, that's why we also have the ability to take photos in the game.
So Hosenführer is asking, are you planning on adding a hardcore mode with fatigue and hunger, etc.? So that is not at this point, but if we should like add something into that direction, although I don't think we will add a feature like in survival games, and because that's just not the hunter. But if we should decide to add something similar in, then we will definitely make sure to announce it on Twitter and Steam.
Who would have thought? It started raining again.
All the rain, there's a lot of rain there.
There's this
Yeah.
Swedish saying that it's like there are no bad there's no bad weather, only bad clothing.
Oh, we have the same saying in German.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you say that in German?
In German you say, es gibt kein schlechtes Wetter, nur schlechte Kleidung.
Finns inget dåligt väder, bara dåliga kläder.
Dåliga kläder.
Yeah. That was a short rain though.
Yeah, it can be that sometimes. So
Yeah.
it's
getting our morning shower sorted, so we're ready to go out again.
And if we're lucky, we might find some cool rain.
Oh,
I
this
think you can
feels
say that
very
it's
nice.
kind of wet, all
Yeah.
the stuff. And if you find a road or something, you can find nice like water on the road after rain and stuff like that.
that's very nice.
So there's a bit of fog now, and that's also making me less visible.
Take notes again, guys.
Yep.
That's important information.
There's a huge number of things going on when it comes to how visible you are that players can learn to exploit.
So
Yeah.
Santi is asking about the availability outside of Steam of the game. Yes, it will be available through selected retailers upon release. So physical copies of the game will be available through selected retailers.
You should try some calling. See. Oh, that's actually not the spook.
Oh, it's a mating call.
Yeah, that's perfect. And it's a road here.
Look at that.
We have the road here calling.
It's the first call we got that's not like a...
A warning call.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's really impressive.
I'm a bit too quick to run around. That's why they're warning all the time.
See if we get another call back then.
I think it was pretty far away. but
Yeah, it might have been. Get your spotting gear out.
Yeah. That's not it. We need to go over the hill.
Yeah, that might be give us a little a little mere visibility.
And this should be a good
Vision.
spotting position.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
what's that?
that was definitely something. Oh,
Didn't see. Could be
No.
just a rabbit or something.
oh yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Kind of sounds like a little animal.
There's something here, but maybe. Oh, is that a fox?
Didn't see anything.
I would say that fox hunting is probably one of the hardest things
Oh yeah,
because they're so small. Oh,
and they can run far.
yeah.
Did you see it?
Something is here, but I don't
Maybe
know
it's
what
a
it is.
rabbit. Not seeing any tracks, so
No, could be a rabbit. Maybe we should try a call again. Ah, there you go. I think
Oh.
that's a rabbit. I think.
yeah, you can just see the grass like
That's a kind
Going.
of a nice thing that's they can deform the vegetation.
yeah. Maybe it will. Oh, it's like you can hear it, but maybe it's just a rabbit again.
Oh, so now you can see when I start running, I immediately get a warning call. So that's not how you should do it. Yeah, I wanted to go through all the sort of major hunting things you can do, and I think we have come across a lot of them.
I think we've gotten used for a lot of things. We've gotten to really show off some of the cool design features in the game.
Yeah, we have done the tracking a lot, and we have spotting, and we have tried calling, but not been that successful.
We're done the shooting.
We've done the
That's
shooting.
my favorite part.
And we managed to actually harvest an animal. As
Yeah,
well.
the harvest screen. That's also one of the very interesting features.
Yeah,
The way that it has changed.
Yeah, I think it's
definitely. And the
Really
3D,
evolved to the next level there in terms of information that you
yeah.
can get. I mean, you can get really all of the details as we've seen. Everything that you would want to know.
Have to agree there.
Oop, that was close.
Ooh. I know we're getting a lot of questions back and forth about what things will be in the game or not, but you will definitely see sooner or later. And we also want to let you see for yourselves, I'd say.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of interesting things for players to discover.
Oh, look at that!
There we go.
A little doe, is it?
Yeah, it's a doe. And it's traveling somewhere. I'm gonna use the handgun, it worked much better before. So many noises. Yeah, this thing with the vegetation is really interesting because it kind of forces you to be more strategic in how you move. I think I lost it.
We got another. Oh! That's a wild boar.
That's I did not expect that.
It sounded pretty close. Did you see it?
No.
I was thinking maybe I'm just blind, but that's not unusual.
Trying to spot it.
Yet another call. We're being so lucky today.
I think one of the reasons right now might be because it's early morning and a lot of activity now.
Is this another resting spot?
Oh, here you can see a nice
Yeah.
water effect.
They've been sleeping right in the.
Yeah, this
Cool
might
water.
be something we need to look a bit at. Shouldn't have them sleeping in the middle of the road.
Yeah. But I mean, for boars, I know they love mud, so.
Yeah, if it's a very low traffic road, you might use it.
Oh. I can hear that.
It didn't sound that angry.
I'm gonna tell you guys, we have another few minutes to go, so if you have any questions for Bjorn, you better ask them now.
Yeah, everything
Before it's too
around
late.
weapons, weapon design, and so on and so forth. He's the man to talk to.
I'm actually gonna try luring now. not
Yeah?
Just walk
Let's
towards.
do that. No pig is in sight yet.
So there are some interesting things we've improved as well with luring in how animals approach the player. So they will now be a bit more strategic in how they move towards you.
So not just in a straight line.
Exactly. So I can't just expect him to come straight from here. He could try to go around a bit.
That makes sense. A warning call. But we're so silent.
But we have the wind in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if I was a bit more strategic, I would hunt in this direction instead.
Ooh. Oh, look at that. Little boar. Two of them so far.
So here,
Oh, that's a hard shot.
yeah, here I might run into bullet drop a lot with the handgun or other
And
problems.
sight issues.
So if I had a scope on this
Need
handgun,
to
then
get ourselves some glasses here.
yeah, I think I have a shotgun as well. I think I loaded it with birdshot, so it's not really a good idea.
The suspension is killing us. It's like, is something happening now? In the last minutes, will we get the shot of shots? Will we make it?
I think that's why we went so silent here. We're like,
Yeah.
can we get one last one?
Something must be happening. There is something up ahead.
Another call.
Yeah, and I think the reason why my rifle did not work that well before was because it's too weak.
Oh,
So that's why I don't want to use it.
that makes sense.
And that's really important in this game as well, to use.
Oh, look, a little.
I think
Is it a squirrel?
It's a squirrel.
Oh, that's adorable. Let's not shoot that,
No,
please.
if it would be, we would spook all the boar. Oh, this is interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So this brings us to the exploration part of the game.
Oh, that's exciting.
So you can run across some interesting things. Let's see what this does. So
Landmark
these things tell a bit about the area that you visit, so it's kind of a tourist attraction.
Oh, that's very immersive. I think we're running a little short on time here. Let's see if we can get one last peek of the boars.
I haven't found any tracks, so I'm not sure where they
No,
went.
maybe we did lose them.
There's a road here.
But all in all, I think we spotted a lot of animals today.
Yeah, I
A lot
think
of calls as well.
turns out that it was a very good area to hunt.
Yeah. I'm taking notes.
Like just to give an impression of how big the whole area is. During the beta, we had people trying to go from one end of the map to the other end of the map, and on top of a mountain, and it took them something like 3.5 hours to do so. So that's just to give an impression of how gigantic this map is.
Yeah.
That is a while.
So you will not run out of space anytime soon. And I think even if you spend 30-40 hours in the game, there is still so much more to explore, so much more to do.
Yeah, and I think on that note, we're actually gonna end the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us today, Björn.
Thank you.
I hope you had a good time. I hope that you guys got the answers to some of your questions. And all in all, I think we did a good job. Or you
Yeah.
did a good job,
Yeah.
I just watched.
Well, we shot one deer. That's something.
But we spotted like, I can't even count like how many animals.
No, there was lots of animals.
Very cool. And I
And-
guess, yeah.
As a reminder, next stream, which is going to be on Thursday at 4 p.m. CET, we're going to have Greg with us. Greg is one of the sound designers working on Call of the Wild, and I've actually seen quite a few questions. I posted it in the chat a few times. He's going to be the person to talk to everything in regards to sound. So if you have questions, for example, what the Sfirnas, sorry if I mispronounced that, just asked here, sound of the weapons, is it authentic? how did you record it, and so on and so forth. This is the perfect question to ask Greg. He's going to be able to give you all of the information about that.
Yeah.
So Thursday, 4 p.m. CET, everything sound design.
Yeah. So I hope you guys will tune in then. And for now, happy hunting.
Yeah.
Happy hunting.
Bye.